Election guru Alan Lichman meltdown over election results calls Trump threat to democracy. Watch this clip.
There is a real threat. Hello, friends. I want to talk to you now about democracy. Many Americans rightly feel that our democracy is hanging by a thread. There is a real threat that over 200 years of democracy could now be extinguished in the United States. And of course, that would be a tragedy of epic proportions. Democracy is precious, but like all precious things, it can be destroyed. Throughout the 21st century, all over the world, democracy has been in sharp decline. Today, the vast majority of the world's peoples do not live in a fully functioning democracy. And democracy typically is lost from within, not through external conquest. And we are in danger now of losing our democracy from within. It's very easy to despair at this time of darkness. It's very easy to shut yourself out from the world and just hide in the darkness. I understand that. I find it very difficult anymore to watch news broadcasts, but I firmly believe that it is better to light a single candle than forever curse or hide in the darkness. And I anticipated this darkness 2 years ago in 2022 when I wrote my book, 13 Cracks, Repairing American Democracy After Trump. The book made some very significant points that are particularly relevant right now in these very difficult times. Number one, it made the point that it was not just Trump that threatened our democracy, but rather we have major holes in our society, our politics, and our laws that any authoritarian-minded leader can exploit. It wouldn't be just Trump. It could be any like-minded leader after Trump is gone. Look at the way the entire Republican Party has rallied behind the obvious authoritarianism expressed by Trump. Look how the conservative movement embraces as their model.
As Trump's fascism is, and is the lead story every day, his cozying up to dictators, his obsession with Hitler that has now come out, what he has said about our veterans, and what he wants to do with the military against his political adversaries. It's all huge news. This is the future that we're looking at in the next Trump term, if there is one. But this is what voters know right now, that he is killing us. I'm talking about us women. He's killing us. He is putting us at risk. He is making us afraid to have babies. He is putting our reproductive health at risk, and some women have died already because of this. So we can see right now what's coming. These headlines, and very good reporting, by the way, that shouldn't be questioned by idiots about what Trump has said about Hitler, that's incredibly important to know. But I do understand that people who are busy and that are people who are just tapping in may not be able to comprehend, because we've been free. We've been comfortable. We cannot comprehend that. And I understand that. I validate that it is hard to go from here to there. It is where we're going. I hope we don't find out the hard way. But what's happening with women right now is real, and it is playing out across America.
One other thing that you'll see next week, Caitlin, is Trump actually reenacting the Madison Square Garden rally in 1939. I write about this in my book. President Franklin Roosevelt was appalled that neo-Nazis. I don't think we can ignore it.
There's a couple of things. As you mentioned, this was a hate rally. Mm-hmm. This was not just a presidential rally. This was also not just a campaign rally. I think it's very important for people to understand that these are mini January 6 rallies.
She called the rally a
those extremists, those MAGA extremists, take their marching orders from Donald Trump, who has no credibility left by any measure. He's only in it for himself. He's now defending himself in civil actions and criminal actions. And when do they break with him? You know, because at some point, you know, maybe there needs to be a formal deprogramming of the cult members, but something needs to happen.
And how did I?
You have seen it. You see all other Democrats, AOC, Hillary Clinton, even MSNBC calls Trump threat to democracy and a Nazi. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.